Hey guys, Alice here. Today I want to talk about living up to people's expectations and how that's costing you your life. So I'm going to share a personal story. When I was little, I used to feel so guilty for not being able to skip grades because all the kids of my dad's colleagues, most of them, they skipped grades. And I just felt so not worthy, so not good enough, not smart enough. Because the thing with Asian, especially Chinese culture, is everyone acts modest and humble. They're like, oh, your kid is way better than mine. But deep down, they're super competitive. And they tell their kids, look at other people's kids. Look at, like, A's kid, B's kid. Everyone's, like, having these high standards for kids. And that just added to my insecurity and lack of self-confidence. So my self-image was super poor. I was always this people pleaser, trying to be perfect, trying to bring honor to the family. It's like that song in Mulan, ancestors, hear my plea, help me not to make a fool of me, and to not uproot my family tree, keep my father standing tall. And that sort of became the theme of my life. And when the time came for me to pick a major for my university, I decided to go with the expectations of everyone around me. So I chose the major of financial law. Now, back then, I was like, okay, this sounds like a very legitimate option. And I kind of brainwashed myself thinking, okay, I'm gonna be this great lawyer. I can be like Elle Woods and Legally Blonde. So there was a phase in my life where I wore a lot of pink. But deep down, I always knew that this wasn't my passion. I just ignored that because what could I do? I was already studying financial law. I was in this major. And that was, now that I've learned about paradigms, I know that my environment sort of shaped my paradigm. If you don't know what a paradigm is, it's kind of like your inner belief, and your self-image is part of your paradigm. So these are habitual behaviors that sort of shape your life, and your behaviors dictate the results you get. So that was the thing. That was my default mode, to stick to the status quo, live up to people's expectations. But on the inside, I was in so much pain because I hated studying law. Although on the outside, I was the president of my class, I was the leader of the largest study group in my department, and I was getting decent grades, especially in criminal law, but I hated it. It was not something I wanted to pursue as a career. I knew it, but I just ignored it. I wasn't ready to face it because I didn't know how. And I didn't believe in myself enough to challenge my comfort zone and really try something new. But like I said, I was hurting, and that kind of inner pain led to physical illness. There were times I would binge eat a lot of junk food, like fried chicken, french fries, anything that was warm, hot, juicy, because I just need to fill that emptiness, that big hole inside of me. But I was never satisfied because comfort food, it can never comfort your soul. And so there were some other times I wouldn't feel like eating things at all, because what's the point? No food can satisfy this emptiness inside, could fill that hole, that gigantic black hole within me. So this was kind of the theme, the cycle I went on over and over again. And disclaimer, I was never suicidal, but I kind of felt like it was killing my soul. I was dying inside. And I've heard people say, you know, sometimes you die at 40 but get buried by 80. your soul dies, your passion dies. You just let everything go to autopilot mode and just go with the flow, and eventually to dust and sand. And that's just really sad. So I wanted to share my story. Well, luckily I was able to find myself again, and I mustered up the courage to go up to my parents and say, okay, I want to study something else for my master's degree. I want to study marketing and communication, and that started another story. Maybe I'll share that some other day, but today's focus is what it costs you to do something that you're not interested in, you're not passionate about. Living up to other people's expectations, it literally costs you your life. And throughout the 4 years of university, I was always so depressed, so frustrated, so angry at everybody else for talking me into this major. And what's even more frustrating is I hated myself for letting people talk me into that, and not having that courage to step out of my comfort zone, to try something new, to challenge my paradigm, because I never knew about paradigms and self-image. My self-image was so low, I didn't feel worthy. I felt so invisible. And if that's the way you feel right now about your job, what you're majoring in, chances are you're not doing something you really want to be doing. And maybe you don't even know what you want to do, because if it goes on and on, this kind of cycle, you sort of become numb to the environment and become numb to your own wants, your own dreams, your own passions. So we need to fix that. Comment down below, what did you want to do when you were little, when you were still passionate about life, and what are you doing right now? Is it the same thing you wanted to do? And what's that costing you? And are you prepared to do something different to get you different results? Shift your self-image and become that person you've always wanted to be? And if you don't know what your goals are, you don't even remember what your dream is, if you don't even know what it's like to dream again, then do reach out to me. I'd be happy to help guide you in the right direction. Maybe we can loosen up your imagination and help you to really think about what you truly want in life, because don't just breathe, don't just survive, start living. When are you gonna decide to finally live? Because this physical form, it doesn't last forever. Isn't it about time you did something for you? Isn't it about time someone did something for you? Isn't it about time you did something for you, for your life? As always, if you like this video, if it resonates with you, like, comment, subscribe, share, follow me on social media, and if you think this video can benefit your friend, if they're struggling with the same situation, comment down below, tag them, share this video with them. You might be that person that just pushes them to what they really want in life. And we can all make the world a better place where everyone gets to do what they truly want to do. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time.